This is Short Hammer on the 27th of April 2019, and we're looking at the ticker CI or Cigna. Cigna is very interesting. We've been scalping this ticker for a few weeks now. It's been pretty good to us. One of the things that we were originally looking at was if this 158 area held the bottom of this zone, it was a good place to go long from. And I was watching it around here, and I made a few scalps to the upside and made some money on this. When this area broke, this also came with some news from UNH, which drove down the healthcare sector. And as this began to fall, I was on the weekly and daily chart looking back and looking for, hey, where is there a bunch of congestion or supply and demand in the area or areas where this thing could stop? Like, where could we get those air brakes? And the area that I saw first was this 141 area. I saw a lot of congestion around this area. It was a major area that that CI struggled with for years. This is back in 2015 when it first got over that 141 area, 139, 141 area, came right back through it. And it seems that throughout that year, it was like a gravitational pull that kept pulling it to this zone here, and it just struggled to get over that area. So that was the area that I was looking for to hold. And so scrolling back, when it did hold, like, okay, we've got something here. And from this point on, the market just bought this stock up, and she ran. Right now, since we do have earnings on a longer term picture, meaning 1 week, 2 week, 3 weeks out, what I'm going to look for on earnings is if the earnings are bad and the guidance is bad, will it break this level? And if it breaks this 141, I'll be going short probably through to this next level at 129. I do believe that next week it'll run up into this 163, 64, 65-ish area. I think there's a strong potential for that. We see the EMAs trying to cross. This is the 9, the blue line, and this beigeish line is the 21. And this purple line is the 50. So you see her trying to cross back to the upside. Definitely think it's possible as long as she stays above 158. If she gets up above this level, we should see a movement up into this 163, 64-ish area, and potentially up into this 170 area. For me, what I'm watching for maybe a 2-week play, we'll see, is if earnings is great and it can get over this 173, 174 area, I see us climbing back and potentially getting up here around the 190s, maybe even higher, maybe testing these levels. So I'm going to watch to see how the earnings and the reaction to earnings and what we do. My preference is a flush and a break of this area here, and just absolute selling, but we'll see what happens. We have a lot of little zones and congestion areas through here, so we'll see what CI does, but we're going to definitely keep an eye on her. And if we look at the intraday 5-minute chart, we thought that she would hold this 152.71 area and test the next zone. For this week, we're going to see if she can hold above this 158 area and potentially test this next zone. So if I take a trade on her prior to earnings, it'll be something where I'm looking for a pullback into this zone to get long, and my stop would be if it goes below this zone with any amount of volume, or if it just closes below this zone, I'll exit. And my profit target would be for it to go up into this 163, 164 area or higher.